Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your Venus Love Tarot reading. So, Venus and Mercury are both moving into Libra on September 14th, which means it is time for heart and mind to become in balance, become in sync with each other, okay? Also, this is happening under this Pisces full moon, and with this Pisces full moon, we're having major completion and transformation within ourselves, and between now September 14th and October 7th, which is the time period this reading is covering, Saturn and Pluto are both returning direct. Okay, so again, major karma has been balanced, big cycles completing, and now here is Venus and Mercury moving into Libra, the house of relationships. All right, so it is time for love, it is time for communication. Mars will join Venus in Libra on October 4th, okay? And Mars will be there with her until October 8th when she moves into Scorpio. Now, the divine feminine energy has become very empowered as she moved through the 6th house, the house of Virgo, and now she enters the, 7th house of Libra, house of relationships. And she's been following Mars, and now Mars is going to start following her, okay? There is this essence of the feminine getting very empowered and in tune, in touch with her masculine within, and there is also the opposite happening in the masculine, him getting very in tune and in touch with his feminine. There's divine feminine and masculine within every single person, okay? So this is happening inside of all of us, the balancing of the divine feminine and masculine energies. Whether you're male or female, you're feeling it in different ways, obviously, okay? But that's what's going on here. It's time for romance, Sagittarius. It is time for love. It is time for healing. It is, I don't know why, this time, this year, with all this change of planets, like that, it feels so intense like this for me. But there's this big emphasis on romantic connection over these next 3 weeks. Healing, meeting new connection, strengthening of connection. So let's see. We've got you deserve better on the feminine. We've got it's complicated over here on the masculine. And in between, we have mysterious. Okay, so Sagittarius, with these cards coming out in regards to love and romance, there has been a confusion and complication in regards to your romantic matters, whether you are single, you're dating somebody with no commitment, or you are in an existing commitment, okay? It's like things are up and down, back and forth, not exactly cut and dry, black and white, all right? It's complicated. At times, you may be thinking you deserve better than what you're dealing with. It's at times your partner is thinking it's too complicated, like this is too much, like whatever is coming through here, because I do feel that some of you are in commitments and this is the energy, and others of you, this feels more like somebody back and forth, or like you're dating multiple people and it's kind of like the same experience playing out over and over for you guys. And so it's like, why is this happening? What can I do better? And the thing is, Sagittarius, this has been part of some sort of lesson that you've been working on, okay? And it's all finally coming to a head, and it's going to finally make sense. The dots are going to connect, and some of you, your mindset is going to change, and you're really going to feel like you've been reaching beneath yourself and up your standards of what you want out of love and romance. All right, so let's pull some more cards for you guys. All right, that's 2 that flew out. So the 2 that jumped out is sacrifice, insecurity and jealousy, abandonment, other influences, and twin flame journey. Whew, Sag. Man, You guys at Scorpio, honestly, looks like you guys have really been going through some heavy stuff in regards to love and romance. And you, Sagittarius, wow. Sacrifice, insecurity, jealousy, abandonment, other influences. Those first four cards right there, look, lessons, 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 journey. Okay, you guys have really been working on some life lessons, some soul lessons here. All right, and those of you that like dating, yeah, it's like the same thing over and over and over and over again. Feeling second best, feeling rejected, feeling overlooked. Somebody you click with, it's like they're crazy, they're jealous, they're insecure, or maybe in some situations you're finding that you're very jealous and insecure. It's Sag, it's just like you've been going through a lot. Those of you in committed relationships or, you know, back and forth with somebody who's kind of in and out, it's the same thing for you guys, okay? You are working on some major life and soul lessons over the course of this entire year of 2019 and maybe even further back than that, okay? Just this is a general. But wow. And finally, Sagittarius, you are coming to the end of this. Like this astrology, very impactful for your romantic situations, okay? A lot of enlightenment coming into play, a lot of things finally making sense. Again, I see some of you really elevating your standards and realizing that a lot of the different people you were dating or seeing was more out of low self-esteem and not realizing your true value and worth and what you could have, all right? And now it's like, after all of this, these cycles complete, you are in a place of like, I don't want to deal with it unless it is the one. Like, you are ready, you are finally tuned and polished for this type of relationship and twin flame journey. You know, that just however you look at the person that you're supposed to be with romantically, okay? Your soulmate, your one, your twin flame, your other half, like however you view that, that's what this card is talking about, okay? Everything you've been going through is the preparation of this union right here. And with this heavy of lessons, it's because this is something pretty special and spectacular, okay? Some of you in this committed relationship right here, here is your answer. Yes, this is the one. No, you don't need to abandon. I mean, I guess if they've been treating you really badly and things like that, maybe you do. But, you know, for those of you where this is a situation that's just been kind of up and down, we're not breaking up with each other all the time and things like that. It's just been a lot of things happening to the two of you, to the relationship, within the relationship, a lot of outside influences, just making it hard and difficult. Sagittarius, it's like you guys are finally getting out of that energy and you're going to come into a place where you can enjoy each other's love. You've overcome a lot and you're going to realize that you're only closer for everything that you guys have been going through, okay? So, woo, Sag, you guys, whether single and dating or in a commitment, it's you guys have been going through it for sure. Lots of lessons happening. All right, so let's see what the tarot dice have to add. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and look at this, Strength. Yep, see that, Sagittarius? Heavy, heavy shift, healing, better, nice movement, big surge of energy, stronger for it all, okay? Stronger and wiser for it all. Whether that's within yourself or that is the within yourself as well as the commitment that you share with another person. So Sagittarius could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Leo there. But with the Eight of Swords and Three of Swords, it's like there is a period of time very restrictive, a lot of sadness, a lot of heartache, a lot of confusion, not sure why did this happen, what do I do, what's going on here, all these things, okay? Boom, right there under sacrifice, insecurity, and jealousy, all right? Lessons that you've been working on. And now it transitions into that Knight of Cups. That, Sagittarius, is new romance coming in, or that is the turning point for a existing commitment where it's like things are going to start going on the upswing, okay? And for some of you where this is a person that's been kind of in and out, back and forth, you know, if over these next 3 weeks they come back in, and I say over these next 3 weeks they come back in, I do feel like this time around they're serious about it, okay? The energy is there, the bond is there, you both are recognizing it, and the things that were so complicated, that energy is going to start dissipating and changing for you guys. So let's pull some more cards here, Sagittarius, to clarify further. Look at that. The Devil could be dealing with the Capricorn, but that's under the Eight of Swords. So yeah, a lot of restriction. Maybe, you know, not even talking. Even if you were living in the same house, like not talking to each other even. Look at that. Three of Swords under the Lovers. A lot of heartache and pain. Maybe a Gemini with that. Two of Swords. Feeling very, very blocked. Seven of Pentacles. Can't win for trying. And Nine of Swords, a lot of worry. Sagittarius, listen, you guys are coming to a turning point, all right? Whether single or in a commitment, things are going to start getting better for you. Man, you've been through so much. I do see a huge lack of trust. Some of you singles, there is somebody coming in that wants to love you, and I feel like you're trying to block them out. You don't believe in them, and they're really like, you know, being sincere, like, and you're just like, no, like so close to them. But as Venus, you know, does her thing, your energy is going to start balancing out, okay, at this Pisces full moon, and you're going to just start naturally opening to this romance trying to come into your life, Sagittarius. Some of you may not even realize that you were hurt so badly that you've literally been blocking new romance out of your life because you were not open to it. You were stuck in this Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords energy, all right? And now that's changing to Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Strength energy. It's all changing. You're being brought back to life from the inside out. You've been going through a lot, and again, some of you, you've had to do all of this in preparation for this beautiful romance that is meant for you, that's coming in, could already be in existence. But for many of you, this is going to be something new coming in, and you've been just dealing with a lot of the same old thing, because you're learning things at a soul level, you're clearing karma, you're evolving, you're expanding, and now I would say at least by the middle of October, Sagittarius, you're in a much different place mentally and emotionally in regards to love and romance. Those of you in existing commitments, I feel that, I don't know, I'm kind of split about that, Sagittarius, because it's like I feel some of you have this turning point, but for some of you Sagittariuses out there, you might decide that where you're at is not where you belong anymore because of how painful and challenging it has been, and you walking away from that, abandoning that situation, might be what is liberating and freeing for you, where, you know, you are feeling in a much different vibration by the middle of October, okay? You just have to apply this how it fits for you. If you are in a really oppressive situation or with somebody who doesn't really seem to care about you a whole lot, you're going to see it for what it is and you're just going to walk away from it, okay? And you feel that natural inclination because there's a better romance that is meant to come into your reality, okay? For others of you, it is a turning point where you and another person are finally going to understand each other and be on the same page, all right? If you are hoping somebody returns to you and it does not happen in these 3 weeks during this, Venus read, then all I say here about somebody returning to your life does not apply, all right? This is very specific with the movement of Venus. And so some of you, just because of what I've seen here, there could be a return of energy from somebody of the past. Okay, and in that space, I do feel that they are genuine. All right, Sagittarius. So those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.